Myles Cameron, and coming up, you're going to hear about an innovative and exciting program to teach kids about the wonders of sailing on San Francisco Bay. Imagine being in the crow's nest of Sir Francis Drake's Golden Hind off the California coast in 1560, hauling in the mainsail as Spanish Naval Lieutenant Manuel de Ayala discovers Angel Island for the King of Spain in 1775. Enjoying a beverage on the bay with fellow cinema stars aboard the sloop Santana with Humphrey Bogart in 1949. Speaking of Humphrey, how about riding the wandering ripples of Humphrey the Humpback Whale in 1985 and his cousins Delta and Dawn earlier this year? Yes, you too can relive these moments in history while creating your own aboard the Call of the Seas vessel Seaward.
Call of the Sea is a nonprofit 501c3 organization, and we run the schooner Seaward. So we take kids, youth of all ages really, from different areas of the bay, be it Marin City or Mill Valley, Oakland, Berkeley, San Francisco. We take them out on the Seaward for educational programs to get them oriented to the bay, to get them to see what the bay is exactly and see it from a different angle. It's more than just driving over the bridge. We saw, and I'd never seen this before, so I was really excited, a sea lion, which we see plenty of, but this sea lion had a bunch of birds flying around its head, and we weren't quite sure what was going on. All of a sudden it takes its head and just thrashes it out of the water, and it had a huge salmon in its teeth, and it was just chowing down on the salmon, and we saw it 2 or 3 times that day, and so the kids are really excited about that. Yeah.
Seaward is the vessel that the Sausalito nonprofit organization Call of the Sea uses to inspire people of all ages and backgrounds to connect with the bay and the ocean. Teaching educational programs aboard a traditional sailing vessel, they focus on marine sciences, nautical heritage, the ocean environment, and careers in the maritime profession.
And our mission is a mission to bring people of all ages to the water and an educational experience that helps to connect them to the sea, the bay, and the local area that they live in.
And it's a nonprofit organization.
It is a nonprofit. A lot of the work we do is with young people. Many of our groups do not have the money to pay for this, so we do a fundraising to help them so that we can get those kids out. They come from cities, Canal District, Oakland, and then we serve a lot of the regular public schools, private schools, and various youth organizations.
Seaward can accommodate up to 40 passengers on day sails and 15 on overnight programs. Though her home port is Sausalito, she visits many ports in the Bay and Northern California and makes voyages to Southern California and Mexico during the winter. Where might our course take us today?
For the time frame that we have for this program, what we'd like to do is get towards the Golden Gate Bridge, westbound along the city front, east of Alcatraz, and if the currents and wind are with us, then we can go around Angel Island. If not, we come this side, which is the west side of Angel Island, and back to Sausalito.
Call of the Sea owns and operates this vessel known as the Seaward. It's an 82-foot classic schooner built of steel and designed for educational programs. She's licensed by the U.S. Coast Guard and is sailed by a certified skipper along with an experienced crew of trained sailors and professional educators.
And while we have a set curriculum, we try and take advantage of every distraction that we see. And so if it's anything from a container ship to a harbor seal, we try and point that out and talk about its importance in the bay.
Besides the lessons of learning about the science of sailing, navigation, and the environment, the vessel Seaward also teaches self-confidence, self-awareness, discipline, and the teamwork and leadership skills inherent in becoming part of a ship's crew.
All of those things related to the water, and particularly sailing a boat. Sailing a boat has its own rewards and its own learning experience. Everybody has to pull together. It's great teamwork. The young people on board learn that what they do matters. They pull the rope wrong, they have to work with their teammates, so that there's immediate understanding that it's not a contrived situation. This is real out there in the water. And because of that, they really learn something. They come up, they become part of a team and a crew very quickly.
Sailing on the bay is comparable to the waves of life, a constant ebb and flow of experiences, many enjoyable, others, like the weather and sea, sometimes foul. Is there one particular moment that stands out in time?
The bay has many moods, both beautiful and sometimes terrible. You can have clear skies and a light breeze. You can have clear skies and gale force winds. So when you ask me the most, there is no the most. You have to be here quite a bit to appreciate all the changes.
It is a real life lesson. So many things today are in the virtual world. They play the games. None of it is real in a sense. So here they're out with the elements, the wind and the sea, the currents, and they realize immediately this is not virtual. This is real, and you can see it in their eyes. They get life in their eyes. They really enjoy this.
Reporting from Sausalito, I'm Myles Cameron for North Bay Report.